Welcome back to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, all my free thinkers. In this video, I want to check the pulse of all my Kaspa Knights out there. I ran across a price prediction sheet last night, and I was looking up on Kaspa, and you know it's down with a lot of things, but I checked out that price prediction. And to someone out there that's maybe looking for something super bullish, you want Kaspa to go to $2, $3, $4. You know, according to this price prediction, you need to quit thinking about that. But again, this is just a prediction, guys. When you know what you hold, I always tell people just be patient, you know, have a little faith, continue to do research, and just hold your assets. The problem with crypto, and I always say this, people don't have patience. You have to have patience, especially when it comes to new tech, things that are changing the way we do business, like Kaspa, like XPR network and everything in their ecosystem. These are game-changing cryptocurrencies, and therefore with them, when you get in those kind of projects, you have to get in them with a patient type of mindset, but you have to also have to get in and say to yourself, you know what, I'm in this for the long run. This is not a get rich quick scheme or play. And if it does happen to flip, because that happens in crypto every day, a law can change, a policy can change, a listing, you know, you can get something and it changes the emotions of those emotional investors out there. So I hope you guys have learned that on this channel. But I want to cover that, and I want to cover that channel again on the the Kaspa report, because they be dropping some gems over there. And I like what they're doing over there on X. So I'm going to pop over here. I'm going to show you this, guys, what they're talking about. And I'm going to show you the price prediction for Kaspa and where they say we could be by 2030. Guys, this is your first time here to Grow Rich, Grow Happy. And you love crypto, but more than that, you love goal setting, reaching your goals. And yeah, that scary one, the one that people are afraid to dream of, and that's reaching generational wealth. Ooh, what is that? A lot of people don't think about that. They just think, I just want to retire and just not have a lot of bills. Well, here we dream bigger than that. We dream generational wealth. Yep, I said it. And crypto has offered that opportunity to lots and lots of people, not millions upon millions. Once that happens, then it's not going to be generational type money, generational wealth. So, guys, yep, we're going to be covering Kaspa, because I believe that is one of those assets that a diversified portfolio looking for something like generational wealth should hold as well. So, guys, with that being said, we're going to jump over here. Also, before I do that, make sure you smash that like button for me. Pass these videos on to a friend, family member. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Hit that bell notification so that you don't miss these videos, guys. And what we're going to do, we're going to jump over here first, because I want to jump over here and I want to show you the Kaspa report. And make sure you follow these guys. So I want to show you them, because this is the channel actually that got me to thinking and put me down that lane, and they kind of revealed or exposed that there was some price manipulation going on with the Kaspa coin. And again, that's just what we think is going on. And they gave a compelling case for that video, guys. You definitely want to check out that video I made. But what they're talking about now, they said known exchange holdings of Kaspa have fallen to their lowest level in over a month, even though some exchanges have been preventing withdrawals. And I believe they're talking about Mexi. Now, in this report, we'll explore how withdrawal restrictions are influencing the Kaspa ecosystem. And currently right now, we know Kaspa is trading between 7 and 8 cents. It's down off its all-time high, guys. We haven't even busted through that yet, which is what I love. I love this as an opportunity. I already have my bag, but I love it as an opportunity for those of you out there that may have missed Bitcoin and you're looking to get another opportunity, another crack at that. I believe Kaspa is really a superior crypto asset to Bitcoin. Again, That's not to cause any static or any beef between the Bitcoin maxis out there, but it is what it is. It doesn't take anything from Bitcoin. Again, Bitcoin is daddy. So we're going to continue. We come down here. They said after publishing this report, we believe Mexi Official, and that's the Mexi blockchain where you can Mexi exchange where you can buy Kaspa as well. Those of you looking to buy Kaspa, you can buy it on Uphold. That's what I use, but you can also buy it in your Tangent wallet. Those of you that's taking advantage of my 10% discount on Tangent wallets, it is a cold storage wallet for those of you that are new, so that you can safeguard your crypto. I do have a 10% discount down below. Those of you that have taken advantage of that, I want to thank you. But they say after publishing that we believe Mexi Official used paid agents or bots on X to discredit our findings with negative comments. Our experience aligns with Mexi Cash fraud encounters with these agents. Their account has been reported numerous similar times. Similar encounters. Now, guys, I like when, I ain't gonna say I like it, but when you see projects getting attacked, like XPR Network, Kaspa, and you really see a lot of people coming at those projects really hard and trying to discredit them, you always have to ask yourself, so why are you hating on this project so much? What are you afraid of? They did it with Bitcoin back in the day as well, and you see where Bitcoin is now. These billionaires, millionaires, they can't get enough of it. These companies just is buying up Bitcoin. Where was that at like 7 to 8 years ago? So I believe you're seeing the same thing with Kaspa and a lot of other projects. But with something like Kaspa, guys, people are afraid of change. That's what it is. They're afraid of change. And honestly, I believe a lot of the powers that be, the people who are, and when I say powers that be, I'm not just talking about politics. I am also talking about exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, and different ones. I honestly believe they know how powerful and just how rare something like Kaspa comes along. You know, they got their 10 blocks per second now. They know how rare something like that is. And of course, they want it at a discount. I covered that in the last video. So they are going to try some price manipulation, and a lot of that, you can't get away from it. You can't get away from it. But as crypto investors, you have to be able to think for yourself and say, okay, if this particular project Kaspa, why is it having such a hard time pushing through the noise to make it to where it's supposed to be? These are the projects you really should be paying attention to. These are the diamond in the roughs. These are the undervalued plays that are going to make a lot of you rich, a lot of you generational wealthy. So these are the ones you got to pay attention to. So they tell you here basically what's going on. I'm going to leave this down below so you guys can check it out, because I want to jump over here to, where is it? This is that price prediction. Now, I'm going to drop this down below too, guys. I always want to educate you. This basically for anybody that's new to Kaspa. I know when I make these videos, I get a lot of the new Kaspa people coming in wanting to know a little bit more about Kaspa. And this is a good page to do that. I'm going to drop it below. It tells you what Kaspa is, a little bit about Jonathan Sampolinsky. He is the founder. And they're actually doing a documentary on Kaspa, kind of like they did on Bitcoin, that'll be coming out, I believe, this summer. So I'm looking out for that. Talk about the key developers, and they come down here. So I was checking it out, right? Because we see where it is right now. This is where Kaspa is right now, price-wise. We've rebounded, and I just want us to keep going. But they came down here, and this is what they said. Okay, this is digital coin price. And they do a lot of crypto reviews. They do a lot of predictions. And basically, you're looking for a prediction here. I think I'm going to do one on Kaspa, though. But they say, accordingly, Kaspa price forecast, the token could experience a significant surge with an increase of over 228%, potentially reaching a new all-time high of 25 cents by April 17th. Guys, April 17th is right around the corner. right around the corner. It's not even a month away. And they're saying we're going to get a high of 25 cents. So a lot of that you can look up here and they tell you why they believe that. But I look at that and I say, okay, to someone looking for something that's going to make them some money. And again, this is not financial advice, but I look at things like this. And again, you have to take these predictions with a grain of salt. Just because they say it's going to happen doesn't mean it's going to happen. Something could change. We could go into a recession and then ain't nobody spending nothing. Everything is going to drop. But let's just say you understand what you're holding with Kaspa, and you know long term Kaspa is going to make you a lot of money because we're going to be in the dollars. Like personally, I was expecting Kaspa, and this year is not over, but I was expecting Kaspa to hit at least $2, at least $2 to $3 this particular bull cycle. Again, I don't know. I don't know. It has nothing to do with Kaspa. It has more to do with the regulations that's going on, a lot of stuff that's going on with our country and the tariffs. And I say this to them like blue in the face constantly. And, you know, it's these outside factors that's going on. Kaspa is doing nothing wrong. They're continuing to build. They're still building upon their wonderful product. But if you come down here, and I'm going to continue, they're saying we could hit that much. Based on CoinDex analysis, the token could see prices between where it is today, 7-8 cent to 37 cent. Now, for those of you out there looking for a way to make money, this is how you do it. I can't preach this enough and beat this into your head or your ears. This is how you do it. You look at 7 cent to possibly 37 cent right here. See price between 7 and 37 cent. That's a come up for anybody. Again, if you don't have a lot of money, this is how you can make money. Again, not saying that Kaspa is the only thing you can do this with. You can do this with a lot of tokens. But if you're looking for something that has utility, strong utility, and they're still working just as hard, they got a hard cap. This is a deflationary token. You don't have to worry about any of that. It's hard capped at like 28 billion. That's all it will ever be. They have a halving cycle every single year. So I look at those kind of factors. So continue. They said they just give you a brief history here, where it's come from, anticipates. Okay, now they're saying here, prediction by 2030. According to the digital coin price expectations, Kaspa is projected to trade between 39 cent and 45 cent by 2030, guys. That's 5 years away. So to a lot of you, and I'm going to jump over here and get back with you, to a lot of people looking at this, a lot of you might look at that and say, well, that's not the asset for me. I was looking for something more of maybe this timeline, this year, maybe even sometime next year to make a boatload of money. And I look at that and I say, because let me check one more thing up in here, because that prediction says something else too. They're saying basically 25 cent by April 17th, 2025. So with that being said, they're saying that it's going to give back a lot of that by 2030. But here's the reason I don't want you guys to take that to heart. Here's the reason. Because it's so much that hasn't happened yet. It hasn't been listed on a major exchange, which would open it up to more investors, more people to pump money into it. Smart contracts. There's so many things that are still not even happen for Kaspa for them to give a prediction out that far. Well, they basically doing it off the information that they have now. So if Kaspa, and we will revisit this once they get on a major exchange, or something like a Binance or a Coinbase or something like that. I can't tell you when that's going to happen, but I know it's going to happen. I do believe it is some price manipulation going on, but I wanted to make this video for you guys to tell you, those of you hardcore Kaspa Knights, to tell you to make this generational wealth, you have to stay with it, guys. It's one thing to be motivated, but it's another thing to be consistent. And if you want to become this millionaire or this had this generational wealth that I preach about so much. It's not about motivating and you being motivated. It's about consistency. You have to stay consistent, believe in your projects that you believe in, but continue to research in those projects, continue to dollar cost average, because we know once it happens, like these kind of price predictions that they got up here, honestly, I feel like kind of it's like a slap in the face saying like 45 cent by 39 to 45 cent by 2030. I'm like, 2030, get out of here. We're going to have crypto regulations by then. We're probably going to have them before the end of this year. Do you know, we already know that Grayscale is looking at Kaspa as possibly adding it to their lineup as a, maybe not an ETF. I can't remember what it was, but they have it added to their lineup because they're eyeing this. And guys, do not think there's not no manipulation going on. I have to keep preaching that because I don't want you guys to ever feel like had the wind taken out because you're not seeing any movement from projects like this. It's a great project. I can't express that enough, how bullish and just how satisfied I am with my Kaspa investment. I just can't. And I just want you guys to understand that the price has nothing to do with what's going on with the quality of the project. It's strong utility. You know that these guys are working and it's going to have its day in the sunshine. But I had to share that as I saw this this price prediction sheet. I saw it last night and I was like, wow. But I'm always going to bring you guys the facts. So that's what they're saying. But I'm saying by 2030, do you know how many things have been and fell into place for plays like Kaspa? And I want to make this because I want you guys, when you run across price prediction sheets, even if you get one from me, those of you out in the Free Thinkers Patreon group, you know I drop price prediction sheets all the time. Well, at least I have been for the last couple of weeks on certain plays. I want you to look at them as just that. It's a weather forecast of what could happen if these things play out. How many times have your weatherman been wrong? Where I live, they're always wrong. So it's no different for crypto. Again, it shouldn't change the way you look at your investments, but it should prepare you or put you in the right frame of mind of how you should adjust things in your portfolios. So guys, let me know down below. Are you jaded? Are you jaded on Kaspa right now? What do you think? Do you are you still holding it? Are you still buying more? Or is it just like the wind out of you? Because if it's out of you with Kaspa, it's probably out of you with the entire market because it's not too much just doing well right now. Till next one, guys. This your boy. I'm out.